Bed dimension part 2. Went to the doctor and turns out I was taking all of the wrong medications. I can breathe now, but I don't think I feel better. I have a virus. I don't know what it is, but I literally feel like a train hit me, okay? I know I already look like that, so. But I was so congested, and then now I can breathe, but I'm so wiped, I can't even move. Like, I feel just like all the life has been taken out of me. I was taking Dayquil, like an ungodly amount of it, because that's the only thing that like helped me when I had COVID and stuff. And she's like, yeah, no, don't be taking that. You should have been taking an allergy pill, and then like everything individually, because just whatever. So now I'm on a steroid, which is why I think I can breathe, and an allergy pill. And I need to go out in the car and see if I have some Tylenol or ibuprofen, because I feel, like I said, like my joints hurt. I have zero life in me. I've been turning the shower on in here because I don't know, it's like cold air running through that vent all the time, even though it's like heat. And my room says it's at 80 degrees, which is exactly how you know I'm sick. So I've been running the shower so I can fucking breathe. And then she prescribed me like promethazine or something, like for cough, which I'm afraid to take because I don't want it to make me drowsy. I need to work up the energy to go out in my car, get some motherfucking Tylenol because my ears hurt, my joints hurt. Sick of this shit. This is day like 5 or 6. I've never seen myself so dead like this. I have like zero color in my face right now because all my spray tan is like wearing off, and I feel like fucking death. I'm so lucky that Monday and Tuesdays are my day off so I can like rest. I'm watching like, life is a fucking joke, I swear to God. Okay, so I turn the TV on, right? I'm like, oh, there's some good movies on. It's a like Beetlejuice, one of my favorite movies, actually my all-time favorite movie. Final Destination, which I could watch, and then like a bunch of other ones like Halloween. You guys know I love scary movies, and the Halloween movies were what I like was raised on with my grandma. They're fucking Spanish, and then the ones that are in English have subtitles, not just like subtitles, but they're like, and then Harry Potter moved his wand to the left and then briskly to the right, and it's like, how do you turn that shit off? I spent 97 hours trying to figure out how to shut off, and I couldn't. So then I just said, fuck it. And I started watching old Trisha Paytas videos. I can't win. Whatever. It ended up being, like, I ended up laughing until, like, I cried because, like, that's just my luck with stuff. Anyway, what else? There's, like, so much I want to tell you guys. Oh, okay. So I believe in like signs and stuff. Like I truly believe in all that shit. And I live in Davenport, right? Like, sadly, but it's a city I live in. And I know I'm in the right place because I went to like Walgreens, right? I get all my medicines. I feel like a 90-year-old woman in there, and I feel like nothing's real, right? I'm sitting in there, and all of a sudden this like very well put together lady comes up to the pharmacy. And there's this man standing in line talking to like the pharmacy tech. And the pharmacy tech's like, wait a minute. You know, this guy's like listing off all these meds he needs, and I've never even heard of them. You know, they're like old people shit, you know? And he's like digging through this huge box. It's like, I'm trying to find it. Like as if he's going through like this grab bag of shit, you know? I'm like, okay. And like he's just setting all these meds on the counter, which doesn't even seem right. And this lady comes up to me. And she looked like presidential, like, you know, just very well put together. You know how presidential people look. And she's like, do you have a phone? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, I was just wondering if you knew where I could pick up a battery for mine. And I said, what? You know, what do you mean a battery for your phone? She's like, well, it seems to have died on me, dear. And I'm like, you need a charger for it, you know, there's no way unless you've got, you know, something super old. And she's like, oh, you've saved me a trip. And then she sits down as if like we know each other, and I'm like sick as fuck, so I'm like trying to turn away because Like, nobody wants to be around me right now, okay? And this guy, the pharmacy tech guy, is like, Davenport. And I was like, and I looked up or whatever, and he's like, we're on Davenport Street. And I'm like, oh my God, I live in Davenport, right? A sign. And then I was scrolling through YouTube when I got back, and it said channels you should watch, and it said the Hayden family, and my son's name is Hayden. All these signs, which reminded me, okay, this is a crazy story. So on the news, I think it was on the news, and one of my coworkers was talking about it. She was like, okay, there was this guy, right? And he was married, and he had this like beautiful marriage, really happy, was in love with this woman. They had this boy, we'll call him Daniel, whatever. So they had Daniel. Daniel's like 5-6 years old. They lead this normal life. They have this baby girl, we'll call her Linda. You know, they have all these memories as a family, like typical stuff. Well, one day the husband went out fishing with the guys, and he's out having a good time. He calls his wife. They're about to go out fishing, like whatever, nothing. This guy's on this boat, right? All of a sudden, there's like these lights on the shoreline. He's watching the lights. They're like rainbow colored lights, and he's just watching them and whatever. And he looks down at his phone, and he realizes that like 2 hours has passed, and he has no recollection of it. So he hurries back to shore. His wife is calling. She's fucking pissed. You know, they had like dinner plans, whatever. She's getting upset, worried. He's in the doghouse, right? He gets home, and he's like, hey, where's Daniel? She's like, oh, he's sleeping, you know, whatever. Not a big deal. You know, she's still kind of mad at him. And then he goes, well, what's Linda doing? And she's like, who the fuck is Linda? He's like, just stop playing with me. Like, where's the baby? And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, did you hit your head? We don't have a baby girl. He has all these memories in his mind of this baby and that this 2-year-old that they had together, and they never had a baby girl. But he has these memories and like it happened. I truly believe in that shit. Like, it's crazy. All you people out there that are skeptical of all this stuff, it's because you live under a rock and you don't want to believe it. Like, it's real. It's crazy. Anyway, little moments like that. Also, okay, this is hilarious. My subconscious plays tricks on me. Okay, I know I probably sound like a quack. I don't care. I fell asleep last night, finally, right? I'm sweating. This virus is crazy. Like, don't come near me. I'm clean, but like I'm sick. Like, at your own risk, okay? Anyway, I'm like, you know, when you have a virus, like you sweat it out or whatever. My mind like has a fucking sense of humor in my subconscious, because all throughout the night, as I'm sweating and shivering and getting this virus out, the Billie Eilish lyrics of "You got burned doesn't mean you're gonna die," as I'm like literally burning up. And in my mind, subconsciously, I was like aware of the lyrics, and I was like, ha 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 ha. I can't with myself. Like, it's fucking retarded. Anyway. Oh, it's kind of funny. If you can't laugh through life and find like little things to like joke around about through your miserable times, like you literally are such a stick in the mud, and I don't want to be around you. Like, you have to laugh your way through life. That's why memes were created. Like, if you can't find the lighter things in life, then you suck. I don't know what the fuck, you guys. Like, am I ever gonna get out of bed dimension? Am I stuck in bed dimension forever? Welcome to bed dimension. I like need new sheets. I'm gonna go down and wash these. I've been like a super clean freak lately, and I just like, I've been tipping the housekeeping and stuff here because I really appreciate them like giving me new towels and fresh sheets and all that stuff. So I want to make sure like I treat people really well that take care of us. See, I can breathe, and I'm no longer like congested, which was such a disgusting look for me. I was disgusted with being in my skin. So disgusted with myself. Like, how could you be so disgusting and gross all the time? Like, for 3 days straight, it was just congestion and blowing my nose. And I was like, I'm sorry, guys, I must excuse myself again. I washed my hands and stuff, and everybody thinks I'm like comical, you know? Because I'm very much a character. Like, once you get to know me, I'm very much a character. And like an Alice in Wonderland character, kind of. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Unless you're Carrie, you don't get it. But I don't know. Anyway, I've been doing a lot of reflecting and self-growth things lately, which has been great. You guys know I've been working out like crazy. Last night, I finally got my like comfort food sheet in. I have like a bag of cheddar chips. Actually, I keep hitting. And I put like onions and cheese, and then I had like this healthy choice, like steamed rice, like corn bowl, and I warmed that up, and I just made like a chip dip, and I ate that, and I went to bed. Oh, I need that Tylenol so bad. She's like, no, you need to take high doses of each thing. I'm like, that sounds expensive. I'm not spending $50 on medicine right now. My insurance doesn't kick in until the 1st. The only thing that insurance paid for was the fucking cough syrup. The allergy pills and shit, they're like, So I had to pay for all that. Oh, God. I can't wait to feel better and start working out again. I don't feel good unless I work out. Like, I need that structure in my life. Like, I need it. And there's no fucking... I can hardly go down to the car. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to. Like, even my jaw hurts just from talking. Oh, that Dayquil, that is what helped. The fucking high amounts of ibuprofen or acetaminophen. Ugh. But as I've been reflecting, I feel like, you know what's crazy? It's so crazy. I feel like people ruin things for themselves before they even begin, or like before anything can get fixed. Like, people ruin things. I don't know. I just feel like I'm trying to learn and grow from my toxic traits because I don't want to be toxic. Like, I have an addictive personality. Obviously not to medicine because I can't even take my prescribed stuff without feeling anxious, thank God. But like in a relationship or friendships or whatever, or with work, for example, or working out, I do everything to the extreme. Like, I got my 6-pack back, and it's not even for my 6-pack. I don't even really care about, it's the mental, it's here. I need that like structure. Anyway, I'm like the best friend there is. I will go to the deep ends of the other side of the planet to save your ass. Like, me and Carrie have a bond that is so goddamn thick. Like, there is no bending or breaking it. Like, there's no way. It's so funny. Oh my God. Life is such a joke, and it makes me so happy. Okay, so yesterday I'm minding my own business watching TV. And all of a sudden she messages me. She's like, hey, was this you, baby? Ha 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 ha. And it's a screenshot from this guy sending Carrie this message saying something like, something so bogus. I made a meme out of it. It was hilarious. And this is going to sound bad, but like, he sucks. Okay, so anyway, there was this guy like 4 or 5 months ago. And he had like a Judge Judy photo. Like, you could tell he was on Judge Judy or whatever, and proud of it, clearly. And he wrote something on his Facebook, like publicly. And he was in my DMs like constantly, you know? And so before he had posted this, he was in my DMs saying things and trying to get me to go out with him and all these things, whatever. And he had messaged me. He's like, hey, I see you're on a trip. It was when I was going to Tennessee the first time. And he's like, well, when you get back, I'd love to take you out. He's from the Quad Cities. And I'm never going out with you, probably. Like, there's a slim to none chance that I'm ever going to go out with you. Like, just in reality, I'm probably not. I might like talk to you, but there's a slim to none chance, right? It would have to be like perfect for me to, because I just don't care. I'm not really interested. Like, it has to be a vibe. Anyway, stop. So I like didn't really say much to him. Well, then he posted something publicly, and I knew it was about me, right? Like, I knew it was. It said something like, fake boobs and eyelashes and good eyeliner aren't going to do it for me. Give me a girl that it doesn't have a million men in her DMs. But he had just tried to get me to go out with them, and I had like, you know what I mean? So then I posted something. It was just to make like a joke. And it wasn't even like directed towards him, just like about how women can be beautiful and successful. Or he said, give me a girl with good credit and doesn't have a, I said, oh, like, first of all, women can be beautiful and have good credit. Okay. It's not one or the other. Okay. Like, whatever. So anyway, he's like, hey, did you see what I posted or something like that? And I was like, so you want a saggy girl, ugly girl with good credit? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you're such a loser. Well, anyway, who cares? Like, I'm always humbling people. I didn't call him a loser, but like, just stop. I made a meme out of it. It was hilarious. And then, I don't know if he added my friend, but then he messaged her and was like, hey, are you trying to add to the mockery she made of me? And she's like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't even know who you are. And he's like, well, she blasted me. And like, he went on and on and on in her DMs. I feel so bad for Carrie because my ex-boyfriends will message her and be like, and another thing from 1972. Because they know they can't message me. Because I won't listen. I don't care. Like, once I don't like you, I just, like, I don't give who cares? I feel so bad for her because it'll be like 19 months later and they'll be like, and remember that one thing you said and blah, blah, blah. And it always goes to Carrie. Poor thing. Anyway, so she's like, was this you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm so sorry, but it was really funny. And here's the thing. It got reported as bullying. I'm never bullying somebody. It was just really funny. And honestly, it was true. Like, you can't just like bash women and expect it to be okay because you think you're a man. Because you're a man, it's okay. Like, humble yourself, Judge Judy, man. Okay, like, shut up. Anyway, it was a long tangent of nothing, but I'm trying to not take things as personal and push the people away that I actually want around as a defense mechanism. But there's a difference between protecting yourself and allowing certain behaviors, and that's where I get things screwed up because I want the things that are good for me and allow someone to love me, but the vibe and the energy has to be right. I have to protect myself. What I will allow and what I won't allow are different than just like we have to have standards. Certain things are okay, certain things are not okay, and it's a fine line. I know that sounds like really, maybe this isn't making any sense. I'm trying to talk through it maybe. I don't know. Does this make sense? I don't know. I've been doing a lot of stepping back and watching and listening. I don't know. Maybe this isn't making any sense. Instead of pushing away or ending things like right away. But then I get annoyed too. Like, someone else, I told you guys, someone will say something to me and then I just like, I don't want to hear it. I'll block. Because I already know. Like, what am I going to keep someone around in my life for if I already know it's not it? Like, I don't need that mental mind fuckery of you being in there. Like, just like I don't understand Snapchat. I never want to send pictures to you unless I know you. It's just like I have it with my kids, a streak. And like the filters are cute. So like I'll, do like little things or whatever and post them. But I don't want a snap streak with Bobby Bill Thornton and to see his tractor and his fucking Busch Light beers ever. I don't want that. Like, do not have access to me like that. I hate that. So I just block everybody on Snapchat. I don't get it. It's dumb. Don't send me pictures of you. I don't know you. Like, it's weird. I just don't get the concept. I don't know. I want to feel better. I'm starting to feel like I'm just going to be stuck in this bed forever. And then I'm afraid to go take the Tylenol as if I'm like, because it's so many pills now. Is this a look into my future? I'm going to be one of those old women with one of those pill things. I was like, I'm going to be so crazy too. I'll have to have a pill log of exact time, pulse ox, and then I'll have my like blood pressure thing and my oxygen tank all ready to go just in case. Oh God. I don't want to get old. I don't care about it. If I'm like old and running around like feeling good or whatever, that's fine. But if I'm decrepit and in my mind crazy over the pills I gotta take to keep my blood pressure good and my diabetes good, I don't want to do it. Like, stop. Knock it off. Ugh. I just want to feel better. Welcome to Bed Dimension Rant Part 2. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. Try to wiggle my way to the fucking car to get some more pills. Bye.